4 years after the January 6th Capitol riots, Congress convened again to certify the electoral votes of another presidential election. NBC 10 political reporter Matt Pritchard is here. Matt, a more tame process today, thankfully. How are lawmakers reflecting on the anniversary while also looking ahead?
Yeah, Glenn, it depends really on who you ask. Democrats fiercely condemning the riots of 2021, while Republicans turn to the future, laying out policy priorities in GOP-dominated governments. Images from 4 years ago resurfacing as Congress meets once again in a joint session
to verify the certificates and count the votes.
January 6, 2025, playing out in a more traditional sense. Vice President Kamala Harris overseeing the counting and certification of electoral votes, solidifying her loss to Donald Trump in November's presidential election.
The certificate of the electoral vote of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Bay State congressional members heralding Harris.
She described it as a sacred obligation to uphold democracy.
It's an act of patriotism alien to the way Donald Trump sees the world.
While also looking back at the violence of 2021 and responding to Donald Trump's promise to pardon January 6th rioters.
It would be a crime against history. It would be a day that lived in infamy if Donald Trump pardoned those insurrectionists.
You don't prevent crimes in the future by pardoning people who committed them in the past.
But as for this January 6th,
Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
No crowds or protesters. A simple, standard process, checking a box before President-elect Trump is inaugurated on January 20th.
The chair declares this joint session dissolved.
Now, today's certification was classified as a national special security event by Secret Service. Fencing around the Capitol is expected to stay up through inauguration on January 20th. In studio, Matt Pritchard, NBC 10 Boston.